Well, tracking the numbers here in our state, cases now top 126,000 with another 700 positive tests today. But another 10,000 people tested yesterday and they were negative. Because those key metrics are holding steady, the governor is still easing some restrictions, especially at nursing homes. WJZ Live at 7 tonight, Avajoy Burnett tells us that childcare centers are actually getting ready to expand their operations. Avajoy.
Well, it's been really tough for the people who live in nursing homes because they have not been allowed to come out and their family members are not allowed to go inside to visit. But as you mentioned, the governor is loosening restrictions. If there's no outbreak at some of these facilities, people will be able to go inside and visit. As for the child care facilities, they will now be able to operate at maximum capacity. Childcare facilities will now be allowed to resume operations at maximum capacity.
We're ready.
Celebree has nearly 24 preschool facilities in the region. The CEO says more than 200 parents are on a waiting list.
Most parents were being forced to stay at home. I mean, we saw school teachers that were actually trying to conduct online learning classes with their 3-year-olds sitting on their lap.
As the state's numbers continue to improve, restrictions at Maryland nursing homes are also being lifted. But throughout the pandemic, the state's health department said outbreaks in some of these facilities have killed 680 residents.
We're proud to say we're still COVID-free.
There's one facility in West Baltimore that was a success story, the Maryland Baptist Aged Home. The CFO said they stopped allowing visitors way back in February, and they're not letting up now.
Even while he was in the midst of his press conference last night, folks called me and said, okay, what are we going to open? Can we have visitors now? And I said, listen, we are staying the course.
We first met John Schweitzer a few months ago when the lockdown began. How are your parents doing?
They're doing very well. Thank you for asking.
His parents are in an independent living facility, and now with hindsight, he gives them a good grade.
You're relying on those people there to do a good job and take care of your parents because you're not there to do it. But Stella Maris and St. Elizabeth's have a great reputation.
As for that West Baltimore facility that had no positive COVID-19 cases, they told me that the residents are now able to visit with their family members, but the residents are in a front porch and the family members are in the front of the building far away. Live tonight at 7, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.